Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are ready to go check out the Bhaal Tribunal and try taking on Orin. First, I think we're going to take a short rest. We're down a couple of spells. Before we actually fight Orin, I'm going to want to probably take a long rest. But I think for now, I'm comfortable with us going down there, and hopefully we don't run into Orin right away. Don't remember exactly where the Tribunal was, but I think it's near the Basilisk Gate. So that's probably a reasonable point to jump to.
Slain! Joy! Freedom. Close. Help me. Help you. Reciprocation! Watchers! Ignore you. Foundry. Neutralized. Witnesses. Eliminated. You walk free. You won. Task. Kill Orin. Kill Orin. Kill Orin. Kill Orin.
I mean, that was our plan anyway. But yeah. So yeah, we're going over here.
On my way.
Not sure the fastest way over there, but this will work. Right, it's through here. I wonder if we went to the newspaper, if they'd have anything to say yet about Gortash's death, if that news has gotten out. I don't know. So we've already gone down here before. Until we got to this door. I think that's where I decided to just stop. Because I didn't want to risk getting too close to Orin while Gortash still lived. So let's head on into the Tribunal antechamber.
Better not be cursed.
That which guards, Death Knight. That which lurks, level 10 Death Knight. That which watches, a level 10 Death Knight. Interesting.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
We do have a bag of hands. We also have Gortash's hand. I killed Bee here and took the victim's hand as proof. I offer myself. We've got several powerful magical artifacts you can take. I don't think they'll care. How about some gold? I've got plenty. I care not what you seek, stand aside. I killed the Bee here and took the victim's hand as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
Oh, you could see under that guy's helmet that he wasn't a person. It was just like red energy. That's cool.
What's hiding here?
Let's see what's in the urns. Bones. I guess I shouldn't be terribly surprised. I guess let's head in. I guess we don't have to actually show them the hands. We just tell them that we killed. Saravok. Wait. Saravok, I think, was the Bhaal spawn from Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Who should have been killed. I think. Did we read anything that said that he was alive again? That sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't remember. Echo of Sendai. Echo of Melisan. Echo of Ilisera. Those names mean nothing to me. But I guess they are 3 other Bhaal spawn. Probably Bhaal spawn that maybe names were mentioned in the previous games. Who knows? Before we go down there and deal with whatever that is, let's look around. Doesn't look like that's walkable terrain. We got a door over here to somewhere. I'm just seeing that level 16 there. And not wanting to interact with him. Let's do a save. Do some exploring before we go talk to Saravok if possible. Hopefully that doesn't make me run into Orin faster, because that's not necessarily what I want to do. Since we are... I mean, maybe I should have just taken a long rest. Just in case. We've got somewhere fancy here. Prison cells. Anyone inside? Not that I see. Oh, there's a body. Fist Orville. Keychain. Tribunal prison key. We'll grab that. Where's the rest of my team? Hello, guys? Oh, I guess they didn't want to walk down there and they can't fly. Well, hopefully I don't get myself into trouble.
No traps, please.
Fist Orville is missing his head. Dear Quill. Dear Quill, do you remember me? We spent a sweet evening chatting to one another after you gave a heart-stopping performance at the Nashkel Inn when I was on patrol tour. I heard you were headed to Baldur's Gate to get your songbook published, and I've pre-ordered my copy. If you'd forgive a humble fist's boldness, I send you in writing what I wasn't bold enough to say on that night. Each one of your scales is a gem. Your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Images of you have beset me since we met. You must have many suitors as a scholar of love ballads, but perhaps when you get to the gate, you'd meet me one starry night in the Blushing Mermaid. The letter is clearly unfinished, the fist intending to write more before sending it. Well, didn't turn out well for you. Nothing in there. There is something... No, there's not. I think I was looking at the door. Okay. And various buckets and whatnot in here. Hard to look around because the wall keeps blocking the way, but I assume if I walk in there, that should clear up the area. Good, now I can look around. Dinner planning. Bodies of our lambs must be nourished. An exclusive deal has been made with the runner of a massive corpse yard in the Merrig peatlands. Preserved bog body will be added from now on as a side to every meal for the faithful. If the prisoners don't like it, they can starve. I assume the prisoners won't like it. Alright, yeah, there's not a lot going on in the prison cells. What about in this fancy room? No one standing guard. You would expect a guard to be standing here, or I guess sitting here. But instead, we are just freely able to walk in. Don't need the grease bottle. Appreciably cared for boots, leather boots. Maybe there's not really anything of note in here. Some clothing. Serpent Fang Toxin. Elixir of Battle Mage's Power. You will gain 3 arcane acuity. Places other effects. +1 bonus to attack rolls and spell difficulty class. Not bad. Legacy Ledger. Herein are logged the blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices, taken from their dead hands. After chronicling and the assassin's claim of their own tithe, the remainder should be brought before the temple's leader, no longer the butler, as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose describing their cause of death. Page from Sarevok's book. Ooh. Page torn from what appears to be a memoir of Sarevok and Anchev. The blood of Bhaal must never be wasted, only multiplied. I knew it from the moment of her birth, and every day thereafter. I watched the babe become a woman. Helena, my shape-shifting beauty, my daughter, and Bhaal's waiting womb. In her I planted my lord's seed, and thus did we beget the blood lamb Orin, the child of my child, and Bhaal's sacrifice in waiting. I did not know that it would be Orin that Bhaal favored, not Helena, but it matters not. Orin would help to bring forth a new birth in Bhaal's name, a world baptized in blood. So Orin is the granddaughter of Sarevok? I think so. Alright, is there another pathway on this side? It doesn't look like it. So I don't think I can put off this any longer. Let's first meet up with our team so I don't go there by myself, because that would turn out poorly. Alright, you guys are following? Good. We really go right down the middle. We could come in from the side. I don't know. Let's put down a save first. This whole thing just feels creepy. Like something is going to go terribly wrong. Mainly because there's a level 16.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Sarevok Anchev, a Bhaalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Sarevok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Bhaal.
So Sarevok is here, not in any sort of leading fashion of Bhaal. Or I guess the cult of Bhaal. but merely as the leader of this tribunal. That strikes me as weird. Servok Anchev, how are you still alive? Are you the reason there are so many murders in the city? Orin sent me here to be baptized by Bhaal. What must I do? What exactly is an unholy assassin? I have no business with Bhaal. I'll leave or attack. How are you still alive?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Bhaal's spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Bhaal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter. With these killings, the glory of the Bhaalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Orin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Bhaal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
What does Orin have to do with the murders in the city? Orin is your granddaughter. We figured that out. How does it feel to be surpassed by your own grandchild? I mean, he's probably thrilled by it. Looking for Orin, where can I find her? I don't care about Orin. I came to be baptized by Bhaal. What does Orin have to do with the murders in the city?
She is the architect of Bhaal's design. Bhaal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Orin's gift surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Orin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help, but feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Orin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Orin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it. And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
It's horrible. No child should have to go through that. Very true, but I don't think he's going to care. Did you know that your daughter was planning to kill Orin? Your granddaughter killed your daughter. Your family sounds deeply disturbed. Very true. See why Bhaal chose Orin. You should have killed Orin for what she did. I didn't come here to be embroiled in your family drama. I came here to be baptized by Bhaal. Did you know that your daughter was planning to kill Orin?
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Bhaal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Orin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Orin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Bhaal. So, approach and be judged.
Yeah, so... we can play this little ritual out. We've got the hands, we've got the secret phrase, etc. I don't know if there are consequences to us going through the ritual to be named an assassin of Bhaal. Because long term, that's not who we want to be. But I really don't want to have to attack Sarevok right now. I was worried about fighting Orin. And he's level 16. And there's 3 others with him. What does this judgment involve exactly?
There is no better mirror in which to see the true nature of a killer than his victim. You took their hands from them. Now, I will clutch one of their souls from the abyss, that they may show Bhaal who you are.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Bhaal knows enough about us that probably we should fail out of this trial. Like, we're clearly not actually wanting to be a Bhaalist. But this is the fastest way to get to Orin. I'm ready to be judged. I'm not going to make Bhaal proud. I'm ready to be judged.
Let us begin.
Let's see how this plays out.
Spirit of the slaughtered, return to us. Show us the truth of this murderer's intent, and let us judge him for his bloody service.
His will be done.
Do I get to choose which hand? Because a bunch of them I didn't actually kill. And that could be a problem. But if it's Gortash, then we're good. Okay, we're good.
You took this spirit's life, and thus its voice. So, speak for it. How was this pitiable creature slain?
First I ended its sorry existence, then I cut the hand from its corpse. Yes. The deed is done, the details don't matter. In combat honorably, they won't like that. With a smile on my face and pleasure in my heart, slowly and painfully I savored every scream. That's probably the answer they most want. But I'm gonna just go with the top one. I ended its sorry existence, then I cut the hand from its corpse.
Reverence.
Zeal.
Disapproves, yeah.
Long may he reign.
Your offering pleases Lord Bhaal. Your words delight him. You slaughter well, aspirant. You are deemed worthy. Enter the Dreadlord's abattoir and submit to his will.
Oh, there was in fact a secret path here. Wonder if we could have snuck in there without going through this. Oh, and the 3 of them are gone. Good. I can sit in the chair. I don't think there's any value in me sitting in the chair, but I can. Those I thought would have been yours to something, but I guess not. Well, I'm going to sit in Sarevok's seat. Just because I can. Alright, so we don't need to fight him, at least so far. That's good. Oh. That's the person who was supposed to be investigating the murders. But was being super lazy about it. Well, I guess you have been proven that there is Bhaal stuff going on. They're going to make me sacrifice you. I'm going to resist. It's going to be a fight. At least that's my guess. I want to do a long rest. Give me a moment, Sarevok. No reasons. I just need to get out of here for a quick moment. I'll be back in a day. Yeah, because almost certainly it's either sacrifice that person or fight Sarabok. And I'm not going to sacrifice innocence. So I'm going into that fight with our level 6 spells used up. It's just a really bad plan. Let's make sure there's nothing else from Karlach. If I can remember where she hides out. Wait, no, she's up here. I don't see anything saying she wants to talk. So we'll assume that we're good. Still no messages about wanting to talk. That's all great. So, rest for the night. No nighttime event. Interesting. No one else wants to talk, so I'm going to take a moment to get Gale to cast Longstrider on us all. We are back. We are fully rested. And ready to see what is going to happen here. I'm sure it's going to go poorly. This won't be the first level 16 we've fought. I don't know what sort of special mechanics he might have going on to make the fight harder. Let's see, you got 340 health, AC 20, 20 is in strength, dex, and con, though you don't have proficiency in dexterity saving throws, so that's good. Legendary resistances. You take 2 less damage from slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. You have extra attack, but not the advanced extra attack, so you only get 2 attacks per turn. On a hit, inflict bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. Alright. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you roll again and use the new result. That's not great. And you can't be disarmed. Darn.
When I get out of these chains, my wrath will be terrible.
Are we gonna have to fight all of them? Well, they're all level 3. Well, the ones on the outside are. So that's not terribly worrying. So the ones in the middle, 11, 11, 11. Alright, Sarabok.
You stand now on the cusp of the Dreadlord's favor. One killing secures your rebirth as an unholy assassin of Bhaal. The slaughter of a celestial being. Make violence of its goodness. Spill its blood. And bathe in Bhaal's eternal rapture.
I know you. Do not listen to this ancient fuck. Free me at once.
I mean, I could try deception. I'll sacrifice the creature to Bhaal. And then try and get a sneak attack in on him. Or unlock the manacles and hopefully let it free or something. I'm just thinking if I say blood will be spilt and we just start a fight now while it's chained down in the middle of the battle, it might die anyway. I didn't save beforehand though, and I'm worried. I don't think the game would immediately have us just kill him if I use this option, but it might. So sometimes things in this game don't do exactly what I expect. I should have saved first. Blood will be spilt, Sarabok. I will slaughter you. Ow. now. Sure, charm. Ah, he saved. Not terribly surprising. Critical miss. Nice. So he hit us, which means I should be bleeding, but I'm not. Yeah, we were hit for 16 damage. Performing 4 attacks, Sarvok will have embodied Bhaal enough to use Deathbringer Assault. What? Unleash the Dreadlord's Fury upon a target. Bhaal's worship Murder. A Deathbringer embodies it. It's an attack that does 20d10 damage. Sure. And he can do it after he manages to succeed it. Well, after performing 4 attacks, not even hitting with them necessarily. No, because he attacked again and did not get a second Murderous Strikes. He's still on Murder Strikes 1. So I don't know why the second attack didn't raise that up. There's definitely something going on there that I'm not understanding based on the description here. Yeah, I don't know if there's a aid option. Yeah, we can't help it. So we can interact with it for whatever value that is. However, I think this is going to be a fine place to stop the episode because this fight's probably going to take some time. So we'll end the episode here, and next time we'll pick up with fighting Sarvok and Chev, as well as all of these other Bhaalists. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.